interesting. Although I guess you didn't get to really see it. But there we go. Game number 3 of this round between Team Donnie and Team Awesome Knights. In the top corner, we're gonna have Mr. Deli playing QEF yet again, going for the land factory first. Then, on the side, it's gonna be Sladow-Noob opting for Aeon. Then, let's see. For the bottom team, anKcat opting out for Seraphim this time. And Raelia picking Aeon. Not sure how I like... Actually no, Aeon is gonna be fine here. For a second I thought that these heals were worse, but no. This actually looks quite playable for the Aurora and stuff. But if anything, I actually like the way this map looks. It actually looks like a great map. I wouldn't mind playing it in 4v4 or something. In the custom game lobbies or so, so yeah. Looks interesting. We have some water here. We have some reclaim to actually fight over. As you can see, there is rocks basically everywhere. Nearly 30,000 reclaim available, so that's quite a lot. And it seems like the first aggressive plays, surprisingly, gonna come out from the top team, with Deli actually opting to go and produce 2 mech marines and send them to the other part of the map. Which is actually a pretty good idea, considering that there is a lot of stuff you can raid. If you can kill the engineer expanding to these parts of the map, you're gonna delay the enemy economy by quite a lot. Same goes if you can actually somehow manage to go and kill the engineers here on this position with those 2 mech marines there. Oh, actually, make it 3. There is 3 mech marines coming out from Deli. So it seems like Deli is gonna be responsible for the early game and raiding, while Sladow is most likely gonna... No, he's not gonna echo or anything, because he's gonna make his own little labs, with the T1 flares being already fielded by him together with the scout. So it seems like the top team this time is gonna play way more aggressively compared to the other team, which for now is just going for the greedy expansions, which might honestly backfire quite a lot for anKcat, but for Raelia, I think he's actually gonna be fine, because we can see already 1 spirit going here and another 2 going to this ramp. So I'm afraid that this little flare is gonna be caught on the radar. As such, this little Aurora might be capable of dealing with it. But well, this is actually flare. Quite a bulky and strong lab, if you ask me. It might be just light in the name only, to be honest, because considering just how much DPS it actually packs and the HP of it. It's basically like what? 115 HP versus 140 of Aurora, so yes. And considering just how good this little guy is at being microed, he can actually just go and kill the Aurora without problem. Sladow, yes, do it. Dance, happy feet, dance, happy feet. Okay, never mind. He's not really going to... Well, he's not really going to kill the Aurora, but these little guys are still gonna prove to be quite a problem, as they can still go up this slope here. Yes, they can. And with this, all of its expansions, all of these mexes and engineers can be killed. Which might prove to be really problematic for Raelia, just like anKcat have just learned that there is a little mech marine on the prowl behind his base. So yes. No bully, it's not patching, it's buff. Wait. Maybe it's... never mind. But yeah, I'm using it. What are you gonna do about it? Bully me on chat? Well, I guess that's what you're doing, so yeah. But still, the mech marines from Deli are really about to prove to be a problem. Not only because they're killing the engineers, but also because they're gonna go and drain a lot of APM from the bottom team, with another engineer here, about to die to the... No, Deli is not gonna kill him. Instead, he's just gonna keep on running through the side, And yeah, Sladow also using his flares to go and be a pain in the arse. As we can see, Raelia having to actually go and make his own laps to go even catch them because Auroras are just so slow. Here we have some great micro coming up from both players, although Raelia is actually losing it quite hard. As all of the shots from Sladow seem to connect. It is, oh no, it's gonna be 1-for-1, and here comes the last fight. As you can see, all of these little guys trying to go and dodge. The engineer is unfortunately gonna be just enough to go and reclaim the lap on time. But here we go, round number 2. This time it's gonna be McMarine. Though unfortunately it seems like Donnie is not really paying attention, and as such, the McMarine is gonna die in just 2 shots. Still, when we look at the expansion and other stuff, it is quite interesting that Sladow and Deli, even though they invested quite early into units with the McMarines and the Flare, they're actually quite ahead when it comes to the map control and also when it comes to the mass that they're producing. Here, a small raid from Mr. anKcat, unfortunately. It is gonna get killed by nothing but a single striker, or at least no. It is not, because Selen actually have quite a good combat value for a scout. Unlike, say, Sprite or Snoop, not to mention Maul. So yeah, that single Selen was enough to go and make it for the win. Here we see Deli. Oh my god, he actually started upgrading this thing here. This is horrible, he's gonna lose so much mass. That's a big mistake on his part, unfortunate. I think it was just a misclick or misplay. But this here might prove to be problematic. The moment it actually manages to get there, the damage is gonna be quite awesome. Oh no, Bully is taking over the stream. This is horrible. Okay, T2 land upgrade have been finished. Who was the one that made it? Not Sladow. Not Deli. So I guess it was the bottom team going for the early transition, and yes, that's actually the Seraphim player opting to go for a quite fast T2 land upgrade. Which I find quite baffling, considering just how bad the chickens can be. I mean the Ilshavok versus the ACUs, and considering that the ACUs are already moving to protect these positions here, they really will be hard to maneuver your chickens. But yeah, top team really ahead in mass score, 120, sometimes jumping to 130 mass compared to 108 mass for the bottom team. Gun upgrade coming out for Raelia, meaning that if Sladow doesn't actually respond in kind, this might become quite a problem, even more so as he doesn't have much, if any, units of his own. Especially as he's trying to go and contest with anKcat, pushing in here through this valley. Yep, these little thumbs are gonna get shot down by a bunch of units from Deli and Sladow. But the big question is, how are they actually gonna answer to these upgrades from the ACUs belonging to the bottom team, as the awesome knights are really donning their armor and their weapons to actually go and push in very hard. Like, I mean, you are building the double gun upgrade on Aeon, gun upgrade on the Seraku, so I can see them both joining forces and basically just pushing one side, and considering how Sladow is just standing here, this might end up quite badly. Like, yes, their echo is just amazing, 146 mass, 150 versus 120, but can they defend? That is the question. Can they protect their mechs and stuff? Because the Raelia is already gunning it through the middle of the map, going straight for the forces belonging to Sladow, and with anKcat also going for the Region Aura. Deli might also have some problems, because Region Aura plus Ilshavo means really good time. To be honest, I really wonder why the hell Seraphim players don't use this more. It's such a nice upgrade for the T2 pushes and stuff, because it gives you bonus HP and regen on ACU, and also gives you bonus HP and regen on your units, which just makes them that so much more powerful. And yet, for some reason, people just pretend it doesn't exist, but hey, it seems like anKcat is gonna prove it what it's gonna be worth. So, Sladow. The ACU belonging to Raelia is coming in here. The happy awesome knight is walking to your base, and you are standing there, doing nothing. So, what are you gonna do, mister? I see that you have already started moving your Auroras from the side on the flank, but unfortunately, they are gonna get shot down. There is, I see, a single T1 PD. That's a good thinking, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Especially as you can just walk the other way around your ACU and call it a day. Okay, gun range is being produced, which is a very good choice. Because now we can actually outrange enemy Auroras and also shoot back at the enemy ACU. No, never mind. Never mind, he's actually just gonna go and abandon this position. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we can see Delhi actually just running away. The man is just running away. He saw the chickens, he saw the ACU, and he knows that he has to fall back. As there is basically no way he can go and stop it now. What he needs is a bunch of pillars and a bunch of energy for the overcharge. And it seems like that's exactly what is happening, as Mr. Sladow is gonna go for a very fast upgrade on his ACU. Also, we have T2 land coming in for Raelia with the Obsidians just ready to march in and deal with whatever the enemy is gonna throw at them. So, the gun upgrades have been finished. Yes, it's a hipster upgrade, I agree, Pink. The Regen Aura is the hipster upgrade. But yeah, this is actually getting quite juicy, as we have two 1v1s happening at the same time. Daily and Sladow seem to be losing right now, although with all of the upgrades and all of the PDs in here for Sladow, he seems to be just fine. And a push from Raelia is gonna be nothing more than a mass donation. But Delhi is actually in a little bit of a trouble. Because when we look at the minimap, there is a lot of Cyan units coming his way. He doesn't have any ACU upgrades. Nothing, no units, just a bunch of pilots and strikers to go and contest. With this, and by this I mean a bunch of angry alien tanks, together with their roided up commander. So yes, Delhi, how are you gonna go and deal with it? I can see you running away in the background. And yes, Sladow is winning on the left side as we can see, but you are losing. The ACU belonging to anKcat is just going to kill you, so run away. Yep, we can see the shots being fired by anKcat. Although it seems like an army of pilots have been acquired by Delhi, so this should be able to actually buy them some more time, while Sladow is trying to go and catch Raelia off guard, though unfortunately, I don't think he has enough units to keep on pushing, unless he makes some really good ACU plays. Also, beautiful triad placement by anKcat, by Delhi, which is unfortunately gonna get shot down by the bunch of angry aliens just below it. And also a single Tam, which is just walking its way into here. So, Delhi. What is your answer? You have no gun upgrade, but you still have the overcharge, which gonna kill one of the chickens. And also, there is a lot of pilots in your base, and with Sladow actually going back to his own, we can actually now just take a look what is happening here. There are stingers, specters, 4 of them, coming out from Sladow to actually go and help out Delhi with his little fight in here. Although, I'm not sure what is this gonna be, because this is looking like it's gonna be actually a draw between Delhi. No, never mind. anKcat gonna go and stay alive on 800 HP, 600, 400, and it seems like there is a triad here which is just gonna kill him in one more shot. And kaboom, baby. Goodbye, anKcat. It was a nice try, but you have been outplayed in this suicide push. Honestly, not the best trade, but hey, we can go and take it. considering that Sladow might be still tilted after the last game, so we will see. But the problem is that with the ACU actually dying this way here, these chickens and everything suddenly have way lower value. So yes, we will see how Rally is gonna respond, especially as Sladow is still doing quite a good job in here. So I'm not really sure why is he running away with the obsidians instead of just... Okay, I guess there is way more units just behind him. Just behind the blazes, just slightly lagging behind. But yeah, with no support here, these chickens are basically useless. Especially as there is specters coming out from Sladow to go and clean up whatever the mess is left. And specters, they're quite good. They're very good, so yes. We can see the Ilshavoks just dying slowly, shot after shot. And 4 HP left. I was about to say it's gonna die, but no, 4 HP left, but still, it's gonna die after the next volley. The question is now, because it seems like the production is just way higher, there is way more build power for the bottom team. And when we look at the map, it's basically all violet. As we can see the chickens and everything just spawning in. A few T1 PDs and placement being built by the engineers. Should be enough to go and buy us some time versus the enemy units. But the question is for how long will it be enough? Because if these units walk this way past it, I'm sorry, but your fields of good times are gonna die here. The mexes will be over. Oh my god, I missed an airfight happening, which is just going to be a blowout for me. What? Wait. Huh? What did he die to? I saw the airfight happening and then... What killed him? There are obsidians, land factory belonging to Sladow. I am baffled. I was quite sure that Sladow's AC was quite safe here. Well, that's a guile moment. That's a guile moment, right here and right there. What can I say but sorry? I just missed the ACU dying again.